accused of running down those middle schoolers, he is sitting in the Polk County Jail in Frostproof tonight.
I guess he's trying to sober up based on what Melissa was saying. He faces 11 charges, including DUI manslaughter, vehicular homicide, and leaving the scene of an accident involving a death. Target 8 senior investigator Steve Andrews found this driver is no stranger to law enforcement either.
That's right. He is a 48-year-old former cop, all right? He's engaged, unemployed, and apparently bragged he has a special relationship with Captain Morgan.
John Canfield is a man who is an absolute, total drunk.
John Canfield stood on the opposite side of the law as he made his first appearance before a Polk County judge. Canfield currently lives in Davenport. He has spent a good part of the last 20 years in Mississippi, where he was a cop and deputy.
And the sheriff said, I've been in law enforcement a long time, and he was one of the very best detectives we ever had. But he had a problem. Alcohol, the bottle.
According to Polk County Sheriff Grady Judd, Canfield worked for 10 law enforcement agencies from 1994 to 2012.
But he was more interested in himself and his drinking.
Canfield's fondness for the bottle caught up with him in 2013. Arrest records show he was nabbed for driving under the influence and on a suspended license. He was also arrested for public drunkenness.
He doesn't care about anyone but John Canfield. He didn't care about those children he ran over.
Canfield also worked for a while as the public safety director at Cypress Gardens. He lived in Winter Haven in 2006. As he was being processed in jail, Sheriff Judge said Canfield critiqued and complimented deputies, making light of the situation. He told investigators he plans to be married in August.
If I was his fiancée, I would scratch that date. He won't be available.
John Canfield is also listed as an officer of the Association of Mississippi Certified Investigators.
Do you have any money at all saved up on the outside?
Canfield told Judge Robert Griffin he didn't, so you and I will pay for his defense. Now, Judge Robert Griffin set bond at $600,000, so if he truly doesn't have any money for a lawyer, Mr. Canfield shouldn't be getting out of jail anytime soon.
Well, you said he was making light of the situation, complimenting law enforcement, but did he have anything to say for himself? I mean, he didn't show any sorrow or regret.
No, he stood there for the most part, his head down. Hard to know if he was sorry or just dealing with a hangover.
Wow. And a former law enforcement officer.
18 years law enforcement, yep.
Unbelievable. Thanks, Steve. And if you have a problem you'd like Steve to investigate, you can call our Target 8 helpline, 1-800-338-0808.